Hello, how are you doing? Many people today are looking for ways to protect their kidneys, and that makes perfect sense. After all, the kidneys are essential organs responsible for filtering the blood and removing waste from the body. In fact, they process large amounts of blood every day, while also helping regulate fluid balance, minerals, and even blood pressure. Because of this, more and more people want to know which foods can support kidney health. So today, I've prepared a list of 5 powerful foods that can help protect your kidneys, and I'll also tell you which one may be the most interesting of all for kidney health. You're going to enjoy this video. Make sure you watch until the end, because you definitely don't want to miss it. But before we begin, I'd love to ask you something. Are you trying to prevent kidney problems, or have you already been diagnosed with a kidney condition? Or maybe someone in your family has had kidney issues, and that made you more concerned about your health. Tell me in the comments. I'd love to read your story. And of course, don't forget to like this video, because that helps the channel a lot. And share it with someone who might benefit from this information. Before we talk about the foods themselves, it's important to briefly understand why the kidneys are so important and why they can become damaged over time. Your kidneys work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, constantly filtering your blood. They remove toxins, balance fluids, regulate minerals like sodium and potassium, and help control blood pressure. The problem is that this work becomes much harder when certain harmful habits happen every single day. One of the biggest threats to kidney health is high blood pressure. When blood pressure stays elevated for long periods of time, the tiny filtering units inside the kidneys, called nephrons, are exposed to more force than they were designed to handle. Over time, this constant pressure can slowly damage these delicate structures, often without causing noticeable symptoms at first. Another factor that puts stress on the kidneys is excess salt intake. Too much salt makes the body retain more fluid, which increases blood pressure and forces the kidneys to work harder to eliminate the excess sodium. When this happens daily, the kidneys are constantly under pressure. Dehydration is another major issue. When the body doesn't have enough water, the blood becomes more concentrated, toxins accumulate more easily, and the kidneys have to filter everything with less fluid available. This increases the workload on the kidneys and may even increase the risk of kidney stones. There is also the issue of chronic low-grade inflammation. This type of inflammation doesn't cause pain or obvious symptoms, but it can damage blood vessels over time, impair circulation, and negatively affect kidney function. Finally, we cannot ignore oxidative stress. When the body has excess free radicals, something common in diets high in sugar and ultra-processed foods, it accelerates aging in many tissues, including the kidneys. Over time, this combination of factors can slowly reduce kidney efficiency. Filtration becomes less precise, the balance of fluids and minerals becomes harder to maintain, and blood tests may start to show changes. That's why protecting the kidneys isn't about finding a single miracle food. Instead, it's about improving your lifestyle and including foods that help reduce some of the daily stress placed on the kidneys. And now, let's talk about the foods. The first food on our list is one of the most studied foods when it comes to kidney health, heart health, and circulation. And that food is garlic. Garlic contains sulfur compounds, especially allicin, which forms when garlic is crushed or chopped and allowed to sit for a few minutes before being consumed. One of the most interesting effects of garlic is its ability to improve blood vessel function. Garlic helps blood vessels relax and become less rigid, which improves circulation and may help support healthy blood pressure levels. And this matters a lot for the kidneys. When blood pressure is better controlled, the pressure reaching the tiny kidney filters is lower, which reduces long-term stress on these structures. Garlic also has anti-inflammatory properties, which may help reduce chronic inflammation in the blood vessels. Less inflammation means healthier circulation and better blood flow to the kidneys. Another benefit is its potential role in supporting healthy blood pressure levels. Of course, garlic should never replace prescribed medications, but when included in a balanced diet, along with hydration, physical activity, and weight control, it may support overall cardiovascular health. And stable blood pressure means less strain on the kidneys. The good news is that garlic is extremely easy to include in your daily diet. You can use crushed garlic when cooking vegetables, fish, chicken, or meat. You don't need to eat large amounts of raw garlic if you don't like it. Some people also enjoy garlic tea or garlic water, which is another option. The second food group on our list is beans and other legumes, such as lentils, chickpeas, and peas. These foods are incredibly nutritious and can support kidney health for several reasons. First, they are rich in potassium, an essential mineral that plays an important role in fluid balance and blood pressure regulation. Potassium helps the body eliminate excess sodium through the kidneys, which can help maintain healthier blood pressure levels. When potassium intake is too low, sodium can accumulate more easily in the body, increasing fluid retention and blood pressure. Legumes are also a good source of magnesium, a mineral that helps relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation. Healthy blood vessels are essential because the kidneys depend on efficient blood flow to perform proper filtration. In addition, beans are rich in fiber. Fiber helps improve gut health and may reduce the production and absorption of certain toxins that circulate in the bloodstream. With fewer toxins circulating, the kidneys may have less work to do. However, it's important to mention something. People with advanced kidney disease may need to monitor potassium intake, so individual medical guidance is essential. For healthy individuals, however, beans are generally a very beneficial food. Just remember to prepare them in a healthy way. Avoid adding large amounts of bacon, processed meats, or high-sodium ingredients. A simple preparation with garlic, onion, and olive oil is a great option. Another excellent food for kidney health is olive oil. Olive oil is rich in polyphenols, which are natural antioxidant compounds. These compounds help reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and decrease oxidative stress in the body. When blood vessels are healthier and more flexible, blood circulates more smoothly, and that helps protect the delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys. Olive oil is very easy to include in daily meals. You can use it to cook vegetables, drizzle it over salads, or add it to fish and chicken dishes. However, moderation is still important. Even though olive oil is a healthy fat, it is still calorie-dense. Excessive consumption can contribute to weight gain, and excess body weight can also negatively affect kidney and cardiovascular health. So the key is balance. Now let's talk about a fruit. And when it comes to kidney health, apples stand out. Apples contain polyphenols, including quercetin, which have antioxidant effects that help reduce oxidative stress in the body. Excess free radicals can damage the tiny blood vessels in the kidneys and accelerate tissue aging. Another interesting benefit of apples is their role in acid-base balance. As we age, the body may become less efficient at neutralizing acids produced during metabolism. Diets high in processed foods and excessive animal protein may increase the body's acid load. Although apples taste slightly acidic, they actually have an alkalizing effect after digestion, which may help reduce the acid burden placed on the kidneys. Apples also contain potassium and fiber, especially in the skin. One of the most important fibers found in apples is pectin, a soluble fiber that supports digestive health. So for the best benefits, try not to peel the apple. And the best part is that apples are simple, affordable, and portable. There's even an old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. While it's just a saying, apples really are a convenient and nutritious fruit to include in your daily routine. Finally, we cannot finish this list without talking about something simple but incredibly important: water. When it comes to kidney health, water is absolutely essential. Your kidneys depend on water to filter the blood, dilute toxins, and eliminate waste through urine. Adequate hydration helps dilute sodium, eliminate metabolic waste, reduce the risk of kidney stones, reduce the workload on the kidneys. The best strategy is to drink water throughout the day, rather than consuming large amounts all at once. It's also helpful to observe the color of your urine. A light yellow color usually indicates good hydration. Hydration needs can vary depending on climate, physical activity, and sweating. If you exercise frequently or live in a hot environment, you may need more fluids. And once again, this general guidance applies mainly to people with normal kidney function. People with kidney disease should always follow individualized medical advice. Now tell me in the comments, which of these foods do you already include in your daily diet? And which one are you going to start paying more attention to? I'd love to read your comment. Don't forget to like this video, because that really helps the channel grow. And share it with someone who might benefit from this information. Also, remember to always consult your doctor before making major changes to your diet or health routine. And now, which video are you going to watch next? I'll leave some recommendations here for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.